It's November 19th, 2011, and when I talk about microclimates, good microclimates and bad microclimates, which are a lot of them here on Salt Spring Island, this is a good microclimate, a great example of an awesome microclimate. It snowed most areas of our island this morning. We escaped it on the very north end. I'm at a disclosed location, very sheltered southwest facing beach access property here on Salt Spring Island. And the temperature here feels a lot milder than my place. I'll find that out in a minute because I do have a temperature probe resting on this palm tree here. So let's just see. I'll tell you what, when I left my place, it was about 1.4 degrees Celsius, and here it is 4.4 degrees Celsius. So it's about 3 degrees warmer here than my place on the north end. And vegetation always tells the story best about a certain location's climate. So especially long-term plants. I don't care how, how short a term a plant has been growing there, but it's long-term plants that really tell about a climate. So these palm trees here were planted about 17 years ago. This is a female on the right here, Trachycarpus fortuna, and a male on the left. Male doesn't bear fruit, it pollinates the female. These are some nice yucca. They look like recurvifolia, but they could be a hybrid. In behind here, there's lots of palm trees. There's a huge Camarops humilis, European fan palm, or Mediterranean fan palm, probably the largest on the island. There's also another one down by the beach, just about as big. There's a Trachycarpus wagnerianus, they're female, with fruit. In behind there is the Butea capitata that's been there for about 16 years. And more palms, tree fern, Choicea ternata, growing in there, Mexican orange, and fatsia trees that are in full bloom right now. Couldn't ask for a better location for growing exotica on Salt Spring Island. These areas like this on Salt Spring Island rarely ever go below 20 degrees Fahrenheit, even on the coldest winter days. These can be up to 5 to 7 degrees milder than many other areas on the island. On the other side of the fence by the water there is a large stand of Phyllostachys bambuzoides, timber bamboo. There's Cordyline australis, sable minor palms. There's a huge Butea capitata, and it goes on and on. I'll grab the camera and I will show you what I'm talking about. So this is the snowy day on Salt Spring Island everywhere else, but down in this location here, a little bit different story. There's the Camarops humilis. There's a beautiful wagnerianus palm, Trachycarpus, loaded with fruit. Some nice yuccas, self-seeded palms in here. There's fatsia in bloom, in full bloom up there, Fatsia japonica. There's a Dicksonia antarctica in there, little tree fern. Just a beautiful growing location. There's the Mexican orange. There's a big Butea capitata. Look at the size of the trunk on that one. Isn't that nice? And then, of course, down by the beach, we have more exotica. They didn't escape the snow, though. They got a little bit, you can see on the roof of the house there, but I don't think these guys have had any frost. Nothing below, nothing to freezing yet. The bananas still look perfectly good. They don't look like they've been frosted to me. That's drying on the leaves there from the summer, from the dryness, from the drought in the summer. Butea capitata, lots of palms there. Huge Camarops humilis there. I'll go around. There's the timber bamboo. Here, giant stand of timber bamboo, Phyllostachys bambuzoides, Phormium tenax. There's Yucca filamentosa. And going down here, look at the trunk on that beautiful palm. That's a pindo palm, by the way. Largest one on Salt Spring Island. Been there a long time. It does flower, by the way. Nice Trachycarpus wagnerianus there, male. There's a hybrid here with seed. And there's even Fremontia blooming right on the ocean's edge here. It's amazing the difference the ocean makes when it comes to growing things. Long frost-free growing season. Snow melts very quickly down by the ocean. There's a sable minor palm native to the southeastern United States. Look at the size of the trunk on that thing. Beautiful. A Yucca gloriosa superba, Cordyline australis. Goes on and on. There's the Gunnera manicata I mulched last week. I cut the leaves off and flipped them over. And there is another very large Camarops humilis, absolutely huge. Planted as a 5-gallon years ago with a huge fig tree growing with it. There's the bananas. Southern Magnolia grandiflora. And there's the beautiful beach. White crushed cell beach. Huge Eucalyptus Dallerium pliana there. More bamboo. There's a Livistona growing over there. There's roses blooming. And there are lots of nice microclimates like this on Salt Spring Island. You can see the euphorbia in there, nice Phormium tenax. So that is a fine example of an excellent microclimate here on Salt Spring Island with beautiful exotic plants flourishing long term. So when most other places are in the big deep freeze, this place several degrees milder. And it shows. It really does show.